Get ready for the dictation. Start. Everyone wants to be happy, and yet few are able to experience happiness. Stop. Happiness seems to be the pursuit of mankind, and yet it eludes human beings. Stop. Some people concentrate their energies and spend most of their time earning money and piling up a fortune, hoping that this will give them happiness. Stop. But this heap of wealth does not give them happiness, rather, it adds to their tension. Stop. The other class of people pursues power to achieve happiness. Stop. One may turn into a dictator and oppress one's own countrymen and subjugate other countries as Hitler did. Stop. But such a man may die an unhappy man. Stop. Saints seek happiness in spirituality, hippies in drinks, LSD, and other intoxicants. Stop. But few know the secret of happiness. Stop. It is love, love between lover and beloved, between children and parents, brother and sister, between neighbors, between the teacher and taught, master and servant. Stop. Love is the repository of happiness if only it is practiced without any ulterior motive. Stop. Love fills a person with noble feelings, compassion, sacrifice, sympathy, understanding, tenderness, and sweetness. Stop. A mother's love for her offspring impels her to give up all for his sake. Stop. She is forever ready to suffer any discomfort or hardship in order to make her children comfortable and happy. Stop. If there is love between neighbors, peace will reign in the neighborhood. Stop. People will willingly come forward to help each other and share each other's joys and sorrows. Stop. Love between friends makes the bonds of friendship stronger. Stop. None of the friends ever thinks of betraying the other. Stop. If love could be adopted as the guiding principle of men's lives, there would be no quarrels and divorces between married couples, no friction between parents and children, no bitterness between friends, and no exploitation of man by man. Stop. In fact, tyrants in history have invariably been loveless men, people who did not receive love in their childhood, which hardened them to ruthless power seekers. Stop. Love alone can alleviate many ills of society and is undoubtedly the basis of a happy life. Stop. All of us do some kind of work to ward off starvation or to gain sufficient material wealth with a view to maintaining that standard of living which our physical and intellectual powers have helped us to reach. Stop. But there is another kind of work which is completely divorced from the burdensome process of our livelihood and which is undertaken for the sake of amusement or interest or the direction of our surplus stores of energy in some new and useful channels of refined tastes. Stop. This delightful occupation combination work with pleasure or hobby as it is properly termed calls for the application of our highest faculties and gives proper form to our healthy instincts purposeful habits and disciplined behavior. Stop. In our carefree and vacant hours, it allows these faculties to perform their natural functions and to display their instinctive greatness. Stop. We devote our leisure to the pursuit of this pleasant task and derive advantages which compare favorably with those who obtain from the bread earning routine of our daily life. Stop. Hobbies widen the sphere of our cultural activities, give refinement to our tastes, and show us the path that leads to our systematic mental and moral development. Stop. Our tendencies and inclinations also find in them an outlet for a healthy and progressive expression. Stop.